Trying to start Amazon FBA can be overwhelming. With so many different steps and methods, it's even hard to know where to start. I've been selling on Amazon for almost 2 years and have made over 20 videos on Amazon FBA to help you guys get started. But it seems that you guys are still confused about certain issues. And this is the reason why I've created this series called Amazon Newbies, where I'll be answering the most common queries from the comment section of my videos every month. So if you have any questions about Amazon FBA, just leave it down in the comment section of this video. Now, there are 4 different stages of an Amazon seller's journey. Section 1 will hold questions for stage 1 sellers. These are FBA newbies who haven't started and are just looking for more info before they get started. Section 2 will be for stage 2 sellers. These are sellers who have made their Amazon FBA account but are struggling to find their first product. Section 3 will be for stage 3 sellers. These are sellers who are ready to ship their first product. And finally, section 4 will be for stage 4 sellers. These are sellers who are looking to expand their Amazon FBA business. Now, even if you're a stage 1 seller, please do watch the whole video because there might be some questions in stage 3 which might benefit you. Make sure you don't forget to hit that like button, as it will really help me with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe if you're new around here. Now let's get started with the video. So the first question in section 1 is, what is FBA? FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon, and it means that Amazon sellers like me can send the product we sell to Amazon warehouses where they will store it, and every time a customer orders a product through me, Amazon will pack and ship the product directly to the customer using Prime delivery. Question number 2 is, I thought you were doing Amazon FBA. Why are you doing the packing and shipping yourself? Yes, FBA does mean that Amazon will pack and ship the products for you, but before Amazon can do that, you yourself need to ship and pack the products to send them to the Amazon warehouses. Now, to explain it better, let me show it visually. Let's say I sell these apples, right? First, I would buy it from my supplier and get it shipped to my house. Now, once I receive them, I will first check all the products to ensure there is no damage. Then the next step is to send these products off to Amazon warehouses. Therefore, I will need to pack them all in a box and ship it to Amazon. Now, once they have left my house, then I don't need to worry about packing and shipping, as Amazon will count how many units I've sent, and then for every order I receive, they will pack it in a box and send it to the customer. I hope now you know how FBA actually works. What's the minimum cost for starting a Amazon FBA? I do not have a lot, only around 1500 USD. The minimum cost to start Amazon arbitrage is around 250 pounds. The minimum cost to start Amazon wholesale is around 1,500 pounds. And to start Amazon FBA private label, I would say you need a minimum of 5,000 pounds. Storage fees is the smaller fees you'll be paying, which is usually around 1 to 5% of your sales revenue, depending on the time of the year. For example, if it's Christmas, there's a lot of products being sent to Amazon. As Amazon gets busy, more people are shopping, and therefore Amazon will charge around 4%. And when it's less busier, they will charge less in terms of percentage. So there's no way Amazon is charging you that much just to store the product. How do you list a product on Amazon? I can't find its ASIN number on the website. If a product is not already on Amazon, then you will need to create a brand new listing. And creating listing is not as easy as it sounds, because first you need to create an SEO optimized listing. Then you will need to pay a lot of money for ads, so then you can rank that listing on the first page of Amazon, which means every time a customer looks for that product, it will rank up in the first page and you will make sales. So I would only recommend you create a brand new listing if you're selling your very own product. I signed up and it would only give me the option to select individual. Is there any way I can change this? Okay, so listen to me carefully on this one, as many people get confused when signing up on Amazon. So firstly, there are 2 plans you have an option to choose from when signing up on Amazon. The first one is individual, the second one is professional. If you're planning to do Amazon FBA, then I recommend you choose the professional plan, which will cost you £30 a month including VAT, and if you're in the US, I think it's $40 a month including VAT. Now here's the important and confusing part, is that when you're signing up using the professional plan, there will come a question which will say, please choose the entity, and it will give you an option to choose from individual, sole trader, limited company, or I think non-profit organization. So these 4 options. The option you're choosing there is individual. However, if you're just getting started with Amazon, you can choose individual and then just basically start selling. And you don't need to inform HMRC or anyone until you start making around a few £1,000s every single month consistently. That's when you're going to establish a limited company, and then you can choose your entity type to a limited company by simply contacting Amazon. Talking about setting up a limited company, here's a quick word from our sponsor for today's video, Awesome. Awesome's an e-commerce accounting company that I've been using for almost a year now, which helps me do my taxes for my Amazon FBA business as well as my bookkeeping. When running an Amazon FBA business, time is your biggest constraint, and luckily Awesome gives me back so much time by providing me reports on how my business is doing, so I don't have to worry and sit down trying to go through all the transactions to see how my business is performing. They have a really easy to use online platform where I simply drag and drop invoices and they will handle the bookkeeping for me. I can also speak to the accountants directly through the platform, which makes my life a lot easier. They currently have an offer where you can register a limited company with £1 and they will provide you 2 months of accounting for free. You can get this offer by simply using the link in the description. Anyway, now let's move on with the video. Now let's move on to section 2, question 1. When I buy a product, can I take it to my local post office to ship, or do I have to use the method you listed? Alright, so once you have boxed your product and you have completed this shipping plan from your Amazon Seller Central account, then you will have to go to the website of the parcel company which you have chosen in your shipping plan. Now the default company is UPS because Amazon and UPS are partnered and they're the cheapest provider if you're going to ship your products to Amazon. But if you chose another parcel company like Royal Mail, then you will need to go to the Royal Mail website and simply schedule the parcel to be collected or to be dropped off. Now in this example, I'm going to use UPS. So once you've completed your shipping plan, go to ups.com and then go to shipping and you're able to schedule a collection. And then you simply fill in the information and UPS will come to your house or wherever you want it to be scheduled from and they will come collect it. However, if you want to drop it off, then you can choose the drop off option and simply go and drop it off to the nearest UPS drop off, and that could be the post office or just a local corner shop. Hi there, I have a question. I list a product tester exactly the same way you explain here, and a few hours later I received an infringement notice from Amazon, I think that's how you pronounce it, that the seller of that product sent to me. Can you make a video on how do I avoid that from happening again? Okay, on Amazon, there are 2 types of products. One is a resellable product and the other one is a private label product. Resellable products are wholesale and arbitrage products, and private label ones are the products people have added their brand logo and selling on Amazon. Now to figure this out easily, all you have to do is simply look at how many people are selling that product. If it's more than 2 to 3 sellers, then that product is usually a resellable product. Very helpful, bro, but after all the fees, delivery, refunds, etc., I can't imagine there is any profit, especially on those 6 jugs. So the example product I showed was just for the purpose of an example. So on that product, yes, probably I won't make any profit. But there are so many products on Amazon which you can find right now and still make profit. And the best part is that there are new products being added on Amazon every single day. So the opportunities of new products will always be there. Can someone please tell me, if I can buy a barcode, can I use it on multiple items? So some of you might not know what this person is talking about, but basically when you are selling your very own product which doesn't have a barcode, also known as ASIN on Amazon, you will need to buy one. And to answer this question, one ASIN or one barcode you buy can only be used on one product. Now, one product as in you can sell multiple units of the same product, right? But you can't literally stick the same barcode on this iPhone and this Apple Watch. It's 2 different products. So you will need a barcode specifically for this and a barcode specifically for this one. I hope that makes sense. The next question is a bit long one, so I will have to. Hi Jatz. If I want to sell a pack of 13 units of the same product, do I have to go and look for an official pack of 13 of that product, or I can just buy individual ones and simply pack it and make it 13 units and send it off to Amazon? Well, the answer to that is that you simply go and buy individual units and then pack it in a poly bag and make them 13 units and then send it off to Amazon. In this case, 11 units, and then send it off to Amazon, because there's no way you're going to be finding an official pack with 11 units of that product. I just thank you for another valuable video. Question: what if Amazon tells you to request for an approval to list a product? This is after step where I search over ASIN number and choose condition of the product. It tells me to attach invoice for at least 10 items. So it means I have to have the product already bought in order to proceed with any listing. When you start selling on Amazon, you won't be allowed to sell in certain categories as you will need to be ungated. So in order to get ungated, yes, you will have to buy at least 10 units of that product from a wholesaler and then upload the invoice which a wholesaler provides to the application, and you will be approved to sell every product in that category. Now make sure you buy the 10 units from a wholesaler and not a retailer like, I don't know, Tesco or Walmart, because they won't provide you with an invoice. And with Amazon, because they only want businesses to be selling on it, they won't approve a receipt, which is what Tesco or Walmart will provide. So remember to buy the 10 units of that product from a wholesaler. Holy crap, my throat just messed up. I need water. Anyway, moving on to section 3, question number 1. Very informative video, but quick question: do I still have to buy the product and hold it, or can I ship it straight to Amazon from the wholesaler to hold it as I don't have any storage? The answer is yes, you can ask your supplier to directly ship the product to Amazon. However, make sure you ask the supplier to stick the Amazon barcode on every single product before they send it off. Now, the great thing about Amazon barcodes is that it's not just unique to a product, but they're also unique to a seller, which means that if I am sending 100 units of this iPhone and someone else is sending 100 units, but their 100 units is damaged fully, right? Now, because I have my Amazon barcode stuck on my products, which I'm sending to Amazon, Amazon will know that these are my products and not those. Because if either of us didn't have an Amazon barcode, Amazon could just think that I've sent in the 100 damaged units and they will just say my product was damaged. That is the reason why it's important to stick the Amazon barcode onto the product. But there is one problem, that some suppliers don't offer any services of labeling the barcode or sending off directly to Amazon. So in that case, you will need to get it to your office or a storage unit which you have. Do you have to buy all the sticker sheets for barcodes, etc., or can you just print on normal paper and stick it on with the tape or with the tape? Yes, you can print the barcodes on a A4 sheet and then cut it out and stick it individually on the product with the tape, but it is not really time efficient. So I recommend just spend £10 and you can get like 100 sheets, 100 A4 sheets with 27 labels on it, and then you can peel it off and stick it on the product, which makes your life a lot easier. And time is most important to you when it comes to Amazon FBA, because you can spend that time which you spent on cutting off and taping it and stuff like that. You can spend that time finding better products. Why wouldn't you just sell the product and instead of storing the product, just buy it as it comes and put in your customer address? So what this person is saying is that why can't you sell a product which you don't store, and every time a customer orders, you buy the product directly from the supplier and put the address of the customer so it goes directly to the customer and you basically don't have to hold an inventory. Now, this business model is also known as drop shipping, but the problem with this model on Amazon is that it is against Amazon's policy, which means Amazon can ban you if they find out that you're doing Amazon drop shipping. However, there are still people who love taking the risk and still do Amazon drop shipping, but the margins on the stores are like what, 5%, so I wouldn't really say it's worth it. The next question is my favorite. Dude, the way you speak, it's like a honeypot giving honey. That's kind of cute, man. I mean, when I first read it, I was a bit blushing because I don't usually get a lot of amazing comments like this. So thank you, Business Master, and I'll keep giving more honey from my mouth. That sounds so wrong, but let's move on. Now, moving on to section number 4, question number 1. Hi Jatz, I'm having a problem with the competition. Can you help how to avoid automatic price drop to win buy box? So on Amazon, you can set up an automatic price drop against your competitors. So if let's say I am selling at $9.99 and a competitor comes in and starts selling at $9.98, I can set an automatic price drop 1p below that person. So I will go to start selling $9.97 immediately once he drops his price. And that way I will keep winning the buy box and the other person can almost never win the buy box. However, this is what you can do to tackle this issue. And there are many competitive pricing methods which I use, but this is one of them. And this especially for automatic price drops. So what you're going to do is wait till midnight, and then you're going to start dropping your price slowly. And you're going to take the price to a point where you can buy all of that seller's stock and you can make profit by just reselling it again on Amazon. So take the price down and then buy all that stock. And then once you get the stock, stick the labels of your barcode and send it off. Hi Jatz, if a product is sold by Amazon, will that always be top of the buy box, regardless of price? Great video, bud. Yes, if Amazon is selling a product on that listing, they will always win the buy box. But if you can beat them in price and you can go lower than them, you can win the buy box. So that's only one way you can go and compete against Amazon on a product. I listed an already listed product, but with different prices. But my product is not showing on the Amazon search list. It's only showing on the suggestion list. What should I do? I think this person probably doesn't know something called a buy box. When you list a product which is already selling on Amazon and you send the stock to Amazon, you'll be added to something called a buy box. A buy box is a list of every single seller selling the exact same product. And Amazon will give each seller a turn in order to win the buy box and make money. However, usually the person with the lowest price wins the buy box most of the times. The next question is, will Amazon FBA survive after the recession? This is a great question. So let me ask you a question first. Are you planning to buy anything this Christmas? A gift for your girlfriend, boyfriend, your sister, your mom, anyone? The answer is probably yes, you are planning to, right? So whether there's a recession or not, people will always be buying stuff online. And that is the reason why Amazon FBA is not dying or going anywhere soon. Even during times of inflation, consumers are still shopping online. I hope by now most of your doubts and questions have been clear, but obviously there is a lot more to running a business like this, and that is the reason why I'm dropping a new video every single week on Amazon FBA. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that little bell on, so every time I upload you get notified. However, in the meantime, I have many more videos on Amazon FBA which you can go watch, like this one right here. So I'll see you in that video. Take care, have an amazing day, and peace.